Let me repeat the end of that G section, and I'll show you how he segues into the key of F. Now listen carefully. Broken chords. Transition, which leaves him then on the key of on the chord of C7, which leads naturally to his next key, which is F. Okay. So that transition, broken chords followed by a series of chords that are solid, the block chords, if you will. But so interesting because the movement is not at all typical. It's not at all what you'd expect. It's not a normal sequence of chords. One more time. And F. Here's the F section. Now there's the transition. He wants to move from the key of F to the key of, we'll call it B minor, or the key of D. It is the minor mode is B minor, and that's the next section. So he does it with that little, again, very tightly, the notes are very tightly woven together, the little chromatic. Let's lead into it one more time. There we go. That, by the way, is the root of the key of the chord called F sharp 7th. And that leads right into his B minor section. Of the whole piece, okay? He's moved, he's finished up in the B minor, and he wants to get to D, and he does it with just these two chords, a D diminished and a D7th, and then it continues. transitions, which moves from the key of D back to the key of G. The chord I just ended on right there is a D7. And that leads right back to the opening theme. And so on. But listen to that interesting transition again. He finishes up his section in D, and he needs to get back to the key of G. So he does it with these very, again, tightly woven chromatic notes. Let's lead into it. Here we go. And he's back to the opening theme. Well, a few rough spots in there, but I hope you've enjoyed listening to this little tutorial on transitions in Scott Joplin's Bethena. I can only say this, whether you've been trained to think in terms of chords or not, try parsing a piece like that. Look at the different formations and identify them. See their relationships to what went before and what's going to follow. It's an interesting way of looking at a piece, and it may help you not only appreciate what you're playing, but have more fun doing it. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for joining me. Bye-bye.